It's really important to know how to throw our garbage properly in order to maintain cleanliness in our areas. I hope that we will all cooperate with this because cleanliness starts within us.
Cagayan de Oro is a bustling metropolis, but as the city flourishes, the call for responsible solid waste management is more amplified than ever. Xavier University Ateneo de Cagayan, through its National Service Training Program, or NSTP, in partnership with the City Local Environment and Natural Resources Office, or CLENRO, accepted this call and brought the campaign down to the communities to make it closer to the people.
We are at Barangay Carmen today doing our area work on information education campaign on solid waste management, specifically Republic Act 9003, which teaches all of us to properly segregate our wastes so that we can have a better Cagayan de Oro. We explain to them the different ways on how we segregate our waste, malata, magamit pa, residual, and espesyal na basura. We also give them their respective schedules of garbage collection so that they will be aware to properly dispose it on time.
We are doing this every Saturday because we want, and as an NSTP student myself, I want to encourage the people, especially in their households, to be aware about the problems here in Cagayan de Oro because of the garbage, the accumulation of garbage. If our surroundings are dirty, then we are more susceptible and vulnerable to diseases and illnesses.
Kining among kuan karon mo among trabaho karon nga kuan among panginabuhian dire. MRF na siya material recovery facility sa dam site. Among buhat dire magtimbang magmonitor atiman sa mga membro. Grouping group 1 o group 2 nga track mo abot. Grouping na mo karon dili mayaga ang mga membro. Pag naay group 1 sila sa mulinya. Pag group 2 dili sa tumusagol ang group 1 nga kaning grupo. Diri na mo itigom sa MRF na mo sa landfill then i-deliver sa rin na mo sa malitay gyud nga kung asa dapit ang pinaka-taas-taas og presyo para sa nga kakita mig income nga makabuhi sa among pamilya. Kinahanglan nga ang ilang basura ilag yung ihipos og insakto nga dili nila bisag asa lang ilabay nga para sa nga malimpyo ang atong syudad. Dili mo nahugaw kay tan-aw nga maski sa suba sa maski adapit nga kwan kinahanglan itigom nila nga pag-abot sa koleksyon sa basura, dili ngon mawasak-wasak nga limpyo ang atong syudad sa Cagayan.
We are trying very much that the solid waste management program be as comprehensive as possible, and we have been following really the principle that we try to cover the management of our waste from use until we finally dispose of it in some way. I think the first principle that's important is that waste management actually begins with the individual and person himself and also individual households. And there's a 3R principle that we always follow, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. First of all, we should try to reduce our use of materials and products as much as possible. That's the first principle, that we don't generate as much waste as possible. Second, and it's really unavoidable, we have to use things. If we can reuse them, so much the better. And third is recycle. If we can recycle the different materials that are there. We do need to practice the 3R so that the waste that has to be managed is much, much less if we follow those three principles. Segregation is very important, and again, this is really at the household level and at the level of individual businesses that we do segregate our waste to biodegradable, non-biodegradable, different ways to segregate. There are many principles we can follow there, but the more we segregate, then the better it can be. We encourage the barangays to set up what are called materials recovery facilities. Bottles that we're not using, or paper, or iron, or metal products that we want to throw away. The law, in fact, says each barangay must have a materials recovery facility. Even like a university, a school, or businesses, big businesses should have a materials recovery facility where you can really send the things that you cannot recycle or reuse anymore. And it's there where that has its own commercial value because you can resell that. There are many junk shops, for example, can buy metal. You can resell the newspapers for recycling. The final thing is what we have residual waste. What the law is really saying, and that's the one that we bring to to our sanitary landfill. So if we do these 4 other processes before that stage, then the volume of the waste will be much less. And that's the one that we put in our sanitary landfill that we are also trying to build in Cagayan de Oro. And if we do the 3 R's, if we segregate, if we recycle, if we do composting, if we do materials recovery, then the residual should be much smaller already. So that's what we're trying to promote. And as we said, in fact, the program of the city should really be only towards the last part. It's really the garbage collection should really be just the residual because we have done our part. And that's why solid waste, it's really a comprehensive program where I think each citizen, each family should be involved. If we can really build that consciousness, it's not enough to just say just solid waste. Actually, this whole idea of care for the earth, care for creation, environmental stewardship, which is a great value. We have abused the gifts of creation, and we need to really do the 3 R's. We really need to manage our waste better so we can treat the earth. If we care for creation, then creation will take care of us.
Kani karon ang landfill sa Upper Dagong Carmen, and 70% ana ng mga basura pwede pa ma-recover. So unsang aksyon karon sa city? I-transfer ang atong landfill and itukod sa Barangay Pagalungan kay sanitary landfill. Ang gadawaton diyan ng mga basura kay ang residual waste lang or kanang mga basura na dili na mapuslan. Dapat mag-start na og segregate.
The Ecological Solid Waste Management Act also calls upon the communities, however big or small, to build and sustain their material recovery facilities and to intensify this campaign on proper garbage disposal, starting in our own homes and surroundings.
Busa atong timanan ang limpyo na syudad atong responsibilidad.